What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Bleach character today, Kenpachi. So, really cool character from Bleach. One of my favorite. I remember watching it years ago, but I can't wait for the new episodes. So, this is the swordsman with the scars and all that kind of stuff. So, let's go. One of the captains. Landscape page. Use a pencil and an eraser. Hit pause if I go too fast when I move my hand. You know, hit that pause button, help you out. And try have fun with it. So we're going to start with his eyes. Horizontal, right? Along this middle line, usually where I put the eyes. So head over to this side because we got a bit of his sword just over here, right? So I'm going to put his head on this side of the page, right? So just along here, we're going to start with his eye, right? And he's got this sort of frowning sort of shape, right? So we got in the middle, so we go down like this, and then around for this frowning top of his eye sort of thing. And this will curve around the side as well. So it's kind of like, you know, Dragon Ball Super Saiyan 3 kind of thing, no eyebrows, okay? And then on the other side, right, so this kind of goes up this way and then down into here. And then up around. So he's got an eye patch on this eye, so it's slightly different. So we go more of an angle, sort of up that way. This one's flatter, but the eye patch brings this up a little bit. We might as well draw in the eye patch while we're here. So it goes around. Down. And then in towards the corner of his eye. Around to there, okay? And then this has a rim the whole way around it. Like so. And then there's like metal studs on it, I think. So we got like 2 there, 1 here. I don't know if there's any more, I can't see really. Let's brighten this image up, it's really dark. Yeah, 2 more, so like 1 here, there. I think that's it. Okay, so then his actual eye, right? So we can see like a little bit of his tear duct there. And then the eye comes around and up to there. So real skinny. Iris, half circle just underneath his eyebrow. Just there. And then pupil. Like that. So then, his nose. So we've got like a line just on the side of his nose, just here. Then the other side, so it comes down this way. Bridge of his nose. Down like that, right? Kind of goes down nearly all the way. Kind of hooks around here. Then his nostrils, so we have a nostril here on this side, and kind of here on this side, right? And then these will come down to the bottom of the nose, go around, back up to there. Roughly. Like that. And then sort of lines underneath his eyes. So like these sorts of, the image I'm drawing from is lots of hatching and everything all inside here. You know, you can do all that if you want, you know, all on the side of his face. There's dramatic shadow drawn in. But I'll just kind of keep it simple, so. Lines coming around here. Right, so then down here, top lip. So I always say it's like the handle of a bow and arrow, or a stretched out letter M. So up, down, in the middle, back up, back down. So you know a bow and arrow, sort of the handle of it. And then, so his mouth is kind of open, right? So if you were thinking bow and arrow, so you'd add the string of the bow just here. Right? So your arrow would be in here. And then the mouth is semi-open, so we can see a little bit of his teeth. So you just add this kind of gap. Just there, and then his bottom lip is quite big. Just here. Then his chin, real square. And far down, like his chin is really far down his face. Big chin. You can kind of see his cheekbones. I'll draw those in a minute, I guess. But like proportions of things were roughly the same as normal, but I would say like eye to, not the bottom of the nose, well maybe close. I'd say like nearly the bottom of his nose, his eye to say the middle of his, just underneath the nostrils here to here, is about the same as here to the chin, right? Not the very tip of the nose, that's a bit small. But we'll go like here to this part of the nose is about halfway. And then nose to bottom lip line, that same area, it's about the same as bottom lip line to chin. Okay, so that's kind of proportions. Just this area of the nose is about your halfway mark between the eye and the chin. And this part of the nose to the chin, this is about halfway. Okay. And then his jaw goes up. He's got real long features, this guy. So it's kind of exaggerated proportions, right? So jaw comes up that way and then comes around up the side of his face. Like so. Up the side of his face there. So you can see his cheekbones. So what I mean is like you can see these kind of cheekbone lines coming around like into there, and then he has like, this is kind of, you know, he's really exaggerated kind of lines on his face, like this kind of stuff. And the cheekbones here as well. Kind of like that. It's a real intimidating looking face. Could have maybe like hatching on his chin or something. So this sort of side of his head comes up this way a little bit more. Like that, and then like top of his sort of frown here. And then he has a massive scar that runs down the whole length of his face, right? So starting at like the top of his forehead, you just do this kind of jaggedy kind of line. Like so. Down onto his lip. It runs down off his chin, right? It's real thin, so we'll just sort of do it as best we can because I'm using a Sharpie, so I'll go as thin as I can go. You could go thinner if you wanted. Like that. So then his hairline is kind of interesting. So he's got these lightning sort of strips on the side, right? So we got like his sideburns here. Say the other one. Where's his other sideburn? Hard to see. Here. right? There's sideburns, and his ears come around from there. Right? And you can do bones and ligaments, or should I say cartilage, inside here. Easiest way to begin is a letter J, right? That kind of thing. And then you can add more inside. Right, like so. And then those lightning strips, right? So it's this kind of thing. Like that. And then we go to the next one, another lightning strip. You go up again, there's 3 of them. Kind of like this, okay? Just a repeating pattern, nothing too complicated. Like that, and then some kind of spikes in between, you know? And then all the zigzag lines all the way around. So the middle of his sort of forehead is there. And I'd say like eyes to the top of his forehead is about the same as eyes to top lip, maybe. So here to here is about the same as here to here. Just so you don't make your forehead too big. Just if you're wondering proportion wise compared to the rest of his face. Okay. Eyes to top lip. About the same as eyes to that V in the middle. And then we go the whole way around, right? We just keep adding these zigzag lines. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine. You can do this any way you want. You can just do it real quick. Like that. Right? Easy. And then rest of his hair. So his hair kind of goes down behind his shoulders, so I guess we got to do his shoulders first before we finish the hair. So we'll do his neck. So we go down from his ear, real thick sort of neckline, right? Strong dude. And the other one, same sort of thing. Real thick neck. And then neckline coming down this way, neckline going down that way. Sort of Adam's apple area in the middle, like so. And then his kimono, sort of captain's uniform, comes down the collar this way, and then a shoulder goes off my page back here, and then the other side down that way, and the inside of it will come out from behind his neck, go off this way, go off this way, and then collarbones, let's say this neckline will go just down a bit further down to here. And we got different sections inside here. There's like a white piece and then a black piece. Like that. Then his other shoulder will just go off this way. I won't go the whole way because his sword is here. So we'll just do his hair first. So real spiky, long hair. So say like, so it goes, where do we start? So like the top ones go off my page, right? And then we go back this way. Right, like that. Some smaller ones and bigger ones kind of mixed together. Remember, hair moves, so yours doesn't have to be exactly like mine. You know, the spikes can be in different positions. Just once you get the sort of pattern of growth the same. That's the trick. I mean, in the anime itself, you know, his hair is always sort of different. It's not a... The animators don't try to make it like exactly the same each time. And the manga artist doesn't either. So we have a bit of wiggle room. It's not too bad. And then the other side, so like a spike kind of goes off my page that way. And then we go. So, to there, out, in, down behind his shoulder. So that's why we had to kind of draw his shoulder first. So then, his blade and his hand, right? So the blade starts here, okay, and then it goes up behind his shoulder that way, so it comes out here, and it kind of curves a little bit, and then the actual blade itself, it's all broken. You know, it's like a serrated sort of thing. You would not want to get cut by this thing. And there's a line just coming up the middle of it. Off that way. Some more texture lines on the shoulder there. And then the hilt of it comes down into his hand, right? So it's a strange sort of, it goes here and then to there, and then we got this bumping thing. Like that. And then we go to there, and to there. Well, I think I brought that too far. Sorry, he has another like bumping area here. I'll erase that. And then these lines come down to like this. That one just went too far, sorry. Mistake. And then, no mistakes, happy accidents. Fingers here comes out from the edge of my page. A few more room. Feel free to bring that back to knuckles and stuff, or cut your page. That's what I always do. If I find my page, I still have page left out here, I just cut my page to fit the image. It's, you know, practical solution. Line like that. Then another finger comes out here, and like so, and fingernail. Maybe like a knuckle line just here. Another fingernail there. Then his thumb. Like that. Back in towards his hand. The inside of the thumb here. Kind of skin folds and stuff bumping around, and then the handle of his sword goes off that way, and there's more sort of lines going down this way. And the rest of his shoulder kind of goes off here. So like, you know, shoulder that way, that way. And I'll just erase some of the mistakes, some of the lines where I went too far. But that's it. That's how to draw Kenpachi from Bleach. Hope it was helpful, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.